today I am going to talk to you about a resource that you can possibly use to start your scrunchie business or any type business that you're wanting to start with no money for purchasing equipment. Of course, you'll have to purchase your material to get this started, but I am going to tell you about a little secret that I have discovered through research, and I want to share it with you and help you with your business. So I'll see you in a moment. Hey girl, hey, and welcome back to OMG & Co., also known as OMG Scrunchie Club. I am the Scrunchie creator, Lamiel, and in today's video, I am going to talk about something really cool, a cool free resource in my county. But I don't know if you have it in yours, but I will tell you what mine is anyway. But before we get started with this video, I would like to tell you about my OMG & Co. look today. I am wearing some of the ribbed peach earrings. It's kind of bright out here, so you may not be able to tell that they're peach. But these are on the website. It is April 9th. It is early, 10:15 a.m. Last week it was spring, but today it is winter in Georgia. So if you're in Georgia, you kind of know what I'm talking about. One day you go outside, it's hot. The next day it's like cold outside. But I am here, summer's here too, at our local library. And in Gwinnett County, where I live, there are labs that you can check out, and they have equipment. So I'm going to take you to the library. It's actually called a learning lab, and I am going to show you some resources. Maybe if you don't have a sewing machine at home or some equipment, you can possibly find some equipment at your local library, or check out local craft maker spots to see if there are some in your area. You can just Google search it and see what equipment is available for you to use. So we're going to go in. I'm going to be very quiet since this is a library, but I will talk over maybe, I don't know. But let's go ahead and get started. So if you're wondering what that noise is, I decided to come to the library to use the embroidery machine. I have a serger and a sewing machine at home, but I wanted to do some embroidery to see how the thread holds up on different types of materials. So I just embroidered a butterfly onto some organza. I'm going to try it on chiffon and some stretch fabric here soon. So I brought my own fabric. They also have fabric in here, but it's kind of like old fabric that I don't want to use, upholstery fabric. They have access to Serger. A Serger, if you don't have one, they have a sewing machine here that you could come in and use. There's also another sewing machine in here if I wanted to use that. They even have thread for you to use, scissors. Let's see what else. So there are some supplies in this cabinet also. They have a 3D printer that you can have access to. So this computer is for this 3D printer here. And here are some examples of some of the items that can be made with this 3D printer. So if you don't have access to a 3D printer, you can use that. The green screen, which I think I panned around. They have lighting equipment that you could use. There I am on the computer. They have sound equipment, so you can record your audio for your YouTube or something else. A soundboard over here. And here's another 3D printer. So that's the brand for this one, and it comes with the plastic that you need to mold it. So they have some of the supplies, and if you want to use something different, you could bring your own supplies. I know I'm kind of all over the place with the camera. Here's some stuff that was made on the 3D printer as well. Pretty cool little items here. Someone made like a unicorn, and there's a dolphin. So I could definitely tell which one of these were made with the different machines because you can tell by the plastic on them. Let's see. So it's not a very big space. As I was saying, it's not a very big space, and what you have to do here in Gwinnett County, you have to be a resident of the county. You have to have a library card, and you can check out the Learning Lab for 2 hours at a time. And if you need help, you can get a library aide or someone. You can register for an appointment to have someone teach you how to use the equipment. So I didn't have an appointment to have someone teach me, so I'm just YouTubing how to use this embroidery machine. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? So there are different libraries here that have different types of equipment that you can use. There's another library that has a Cricut maker and some other machines. So I'll go to the library page and kind of scroll so that you can see some of the different things that they have. So here is a look at the Learning Lab's library website. As you can see, there are different categories that you could book the room for. So there's software, audio, video, and photography equipment. So here's a list of the video and photography equipment. There's circuits and microcomputing fabrication equipment. So I went under the fabrication equipment section, and that's where I was able to find the embroidery machine, but they also have a Cricut maker, Cricut Easy Press, and of course they have the sewing machines that I showed in this video. So that's just one library location, so I'm able to scroll back up to the middle part of the page, and I can pick another library location and see what equipment they have to offer as well. So this one is the one that has the Glowforge, that hopefully I will be doing a video using that machine pretty soon. But yeah, that's about it. But I was more interested in like the embroidery machine. There's another library that I want to visit real soon, not too far from this one, that has a Glowforge. So I'm interested in learning how to do laser cutting, because I want to expand my brand. I don't want to just be known as a scrunchie maker. I want OMG & Co to be a lifestyle of accessories and clothing items. So my goal, I'm going to speak it into fruition, is to be a clothing brand. I don't know if that's the word that I want to use, but I'm going to think of it. But I know I want to be more than just a scrunchie maker. I want to make affordable items that are cute, fashionable, different, and unique. So I'm just trying to learn how to do a bunch of different things so that I can have different avenues to go down, especially if the scrunchie phase ever dies down. I want to already be ahead of the competition, or just be ahead, so that I'm not trying to think of, oh, what can I do next? So when trends happen, what you want to do is ride the wave of the trend, but at the same time think of the transition after the trend, meaning what can I incorporate next after what I'm doing dies down. Now some things will never die down trend wise, especially such as, let's just take the movie industry and entertainment. People love entertainment, so that's not going to die. Maybe the avenue in how you receive the entertainment will die. As far as technology, for example, I remember back in the day, movies were on film. When you go to the movie theater, they would have to load a roll of film and shoot it through there. After film, I may be out of order here, movies came out on VHS tapes. After VHS tapes, there were DVDs, then there were Blu-ray DVDs, now there are 4K DVDs. So the avenue of how you get the footage may change, but the industry of film will not change, like go away. It can evolve, but as far as entertainment, that is something that is forever going. You may change the technology in which you use it, but people are still looking for entertainment. I hope that makes sense. I know it has nothing to do with fashion, but what I'm saying is fashion will never die, but you have to be reinventive of the way that you present fashion and make fashion. So what I'm trying to say is, to make a long story short, what I'm trying to say is I don't just want to do scrunchies, but if I am, right now that I am doing scrunchies, what is another way I can reinvent or design or be creative with my scrunchies? So that's why I'm here trying to learn how to embroider. Maybe I want to do custom embroidery or custom designs, because I want to be different from everyone else. I don't want to just have fabric. I want to put my blood, sweat, and tears into this scrunchie making process. I want to come up with cool and creative designs. But yeah, I'm getting a little long-winded here. So I just wanted to share this with you all. So check out your libraries and see if they have any resources or a learning lab that you can use to actually use their equipment. Also, if you don't have library access, check out, like, Google search places where you can use equipment, because I think I googled like makers classes or something like that, because there are places here that you can go to and they have equipment. I don't know if you have to rent it. I'm not into spending money. I want to make money. So I don't know if you have to rent the makers labs or whatever they're called to use their equipment, but there are other places here in Georgia where you can go and have access to resources as well. But I thought, hey, the library, no one thinks to go to the library to learn how to sew. You only think, oh, the library is only good for maybe watching some movies or getting books or doing research. But hey, the library is upgrading, you guys. So I want to keep this video short. I hope some of this information was informative, and hopefully it will help some of you all out, especially if you don't have resources, or not the resources, but the funds to get the equipment, because I want to get a glow forge, but I think it's best if I can learn how to use it for free before I get it. That way, once I get mine, I will like go right into making whatever I want to make. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you all so much for the support. I am over 1K subscribers at this moment. I have 1,020 subscribers. So do share these videos, tell your friends. I want to grow. I want to influence people to like think outside the box. If you think you're limited because you don't have access to something, let's think of ways we can get access to it for free. You can borrow a sewing machine from a friend if that's an option for you, but don't forget to check your local libraries. See you next time. Bye-bye.